It's not in the cards for you. I'm pretty good at insults, and I got the internet and a lot of free time.
Yeah, I get it. Without me, you're concerned about me, but you call yourself a Marxist and do nothing for me. All I would ask for is one date with Generation Z. Just get to know the type of chick that I tend to get along well with more than any other chick. That's all I would want, is like an 18 to 21-year-old chick to go out on a date with me. And I could do it were it not COVID. Walk up. I mean, if they're out there running around during COVID, they're not that intelligent. If they're pretty but mean to me, they're not very empathic. And if they're neither of the three things, including physically fit, healthy, and hot, hot equals healthy, healthy equals hot, then I don't see why I would want them in the first place. They're not intelligent, they're not empathic, and they're not good looking. They're not healthy. So why would I want them in the first place? Are you insane? I should just settle? Oh, by the way, Clickatat wrote me a nice little letter apologizing for his shit, which was completely bullshit. And that caused me to drop the phone because I know it was completely horse shit, because he's out there making fun of me again. So he wrote me a letter like apologizing. If I ever offended you, blah, 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 I'm so sorry, blah, blah, blah. And then like the next day he's making fun of me again. I can't show that letter through the email because I only have one device. I guess, ooh, I'm a bum cell. But I would never admit that because it's not true. If you were to put me in that situation where my hot chicks are there, I'd have a baited by nature rather than nurture, which you have none of, Gen Z. Apparently not. I mean, you're not very nurturing. If I say you're not very nurturing, you immediately become no nurturing and walk off, because it just proves my point that you're not nurturing. If you were nurturing, you would be like, oh, come on, I'm nurturing. I'm not a Christian, and in fact, I'm not any religion. I mean, just look at how hypocritical these assholes are, these bitches. John 13:34 says to love one another. It is literally the one commandment. It says, love one another. It is the one commandment, or you are not my follower. Those are words from Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ said, love one another. It is the one commandment. If you do not, you are not my follower. John 13:34. That's all you need to know about Christianity. That's what is laid down. If nothing else existed in Christianity, Jesus said, remember this one commandment. John 13:34. Love one another. Yeah, I don't have a girlfriend. I'm not bad looking. Gen Z, please. You're out there breaking all the rules, of course, but, you know, Gen X was breaking the rules, baby boomers were breaking the rules, millennials were breaking the rules. If you're breaking that rule, love one another. It is the one commandment, or you're not my follower. About 2 billion of you are definitely trying to go to hell. When are you going to prove that you're Christians and go out with me? When are you going to prove you're Christians and hook me up with someone? When are you going to prove you're Christians and stop being prideful? When are you going to prove you're Christians and stop being greedy? That's in there, Luke 12:15. Be wary of greed in all forms. When are you going to prove it, Christians? Put your money where your mouth is and be my girlfriend, or hook me up with someone. You got all these apartments that you live in, but you're greedy of all forms. When are you going to prove this shit? When are you going to prove that you're full of love and forgiveness and understanding and peace? When are you going to prove this shit? The Middle Ages was because of you. If we didn't have religion during the Middle Ages, we'd probably be on some other planet right now, instead of like darkly dredging through all the bullshit. When are you going to prove that you're Christians, instead of just saying bless you and everything else that you fucking say? Oh, you've been blessed. Oh, but you know all those honeys. When are you going to hook me up? When are you going to prove that you're Christians?
It would be clandestine upon evidence that religion did what religion spoke. It would be behoovial by law that such was carried out. As America is a fertile ground for capitalization upon faith, it would not stretch the bounds of reason that spiritual endeavors and institutions were by force able-bodied and capable of showing the trueness of what was preached from the mouths of wallets to fill the coffers, whether or not these things were evident, as in helping others, as religion tells the world it does and doesn't in actual fact. But it would be much more logical to presume that if guns were blazing, there would need to be some sort of government shield or taxation program in effect for politically minded churches to either put up or shut up and do what they were told that they said that they did, so that there was no such confusion.
People are pretty cool. LGBTQ people are pretty cool. The gay community is pretty cool. I mean, the right wing might accuse me of virtue signaling, but that's not how we are, sweetheart. We're left wing. We're nice.
As an older guy interested in younger males and a libtard, or whatever you want to call me,